I would just like to say that as far as the knowledge which he refers to from the Quran, may the curse of Allah be on us if it is not true. Thank you. May the curse of Allah be on us if it is not true. Thank you. May the curse of Allah be on us if it is not true. Thank you. May the curse of Allah be on us if it is not true. Thank you. May the curse of Allah be on us if it is not true. Thank you. May the curse of Allah be on us if it is not true. Thank you.
It was at the end of the great historical debate in the Royal Albert Hall, London, on the 7th of July 1985, between Professor Floyd E. Clark of the United States of America and Mr. Ahmed Deedat of South Africa. And without this audio-visual recording, we would never have been sure that the questioner of the Royal Albert Hall on the 7th of July and the challenger on the 15th of July were one and the same person. While still in the UK in July 1985, the topic for the debate, that is Jesus God, and the format and the tentative date were finalized between Dr. Soros and Mr. Deedat.
May the curse of Allah be on us if it is not true. Thank you.
Our top story at 10 o'clock, surveillance tapes may hold clues in a shocking arrest.
He has stirred controversy worldwide. He even claims radical Muslims have tried to kill him. Now, well-known evangelist Anis Shorrosh is accused of trying to burn down a high-rise condominium in Daphne. Authorities tell NBC 15 News they are now reviewing surveillance tapes recorded last night at the Loma Alta condos. Dozens of families live there, including Shorrosh's. Police say these are people whose lives could have been lost. NBC 15's Jenna Susko joins us live from that condominium tower in Daphne. And Jenna, some folks who live there are just finding out about the fire.
Yeah, they sure are, Greg. On their drive home, when they arrived here, we spoke to them, and many were shocked, stunned, those who know Dr. Shorrosh and his wife, to hear that something like this would happen. Now, the big question on everyone's minds is why? Why would someone want to burn down dozens of homes, including his own? Well, that's a mystery investigators are working to solve.
He's preached before thousands, served as an evangelist in the Middle East, even authored a book about the attacks on America. Now Dr. Anis Shorrosh is in jail, charged with attempted arson, after police say he tried to burn down a place hundreds in Daphne call home.
Potentially we could be looking at several death investigations or several murder investigations. We could have several people that wouldn't be with us today.
Investigators say around 10 o'clock last night, while many were sleeping, Shorrosh went down to the storage room on the first floor and set the recycling bin on fire.
You live in a high-rise, and there's always a concern about some sort of disaster happening.
Just happened to see the red lights flashing on the blinds and looked out the blinds to see what was going on. I saw a fire truck sitting across the street and what looked like paramedics.
Neighbors had no idea what was happening, but investigators say it was a calculated move. They say earlier Shorrosh had tampered with the security system.
But in a big fire if he'd have got it going. It's right across the street.
Now, investigators tell me that a board member heard the alarms last night and discovered the fire. He was able to quickly extinguish it, so thankfully nobody was hurt and that fire did not spread beyond that storage room. Reporting live in Baldwin County, Jenna Susko, NBC 15 News.
Jenna, thank you. Now, NBC 15 News has learned that a box containing tax records from Shorrosh's Evangelistic Association were in that recycling bin police say he set on fire. Police would not comment on those records.
The gift of respect. The word and the deed soon became intertwined, the mouth and the fist, the body and the mind, the legend and... He walked with a grace that belied his size, this powerful man with a glint in his eyes.
Touched the hearts of our listeners, both young and old. Sometimes you made us laugh, and sometimes you made us cry, but your message was always clear. Do dawah. Although you will not be on the air, you will still be on the lips of all those who listened to your lectures during the past 2 months. Some say you are too hard in your method, but ask those who came in from darkness into the light of Islam. You were armed with a pen, yet you took the world by storm. You gained the respect of the Middle East, and you earned your heavyweight crown when you took on America's giant, Jimmy Swaggart. You were the king of the stage, the best of the best. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, enough, Mustadidat, you have done your best. Now as you rest, your videos and books speak for you. We salute you, Sheikh Didat. We honor you, Sheikh Didat. We love you, Sheikh Didat. Jazakallah.